you look at shortest path to quarterback. Through the interior.
Right through the middle.
So is the guard position, do you think the positional value is raising on that position to the point where paying a guard $20 to $25 million a year in a couple years is nobody's gonna bat an eye at that?
They shouldn't bat an eye already. I'll give you a couple quick examples. Drew Brees at his height. Best way to take care of him, you remember what New Orleans did? That middle three. Monsters, right?
Yes.
So that he could step up into that cup and throw. Super Bowl, Seattle, New England Patriots. First half, Seattle was wrecking them inside. Cliff Averill gets hurt when they were going with their nickel package. Pass rush tamped down. Tom Brady's able to step up, make his throws. New England finds a way to win. Last year, Carolina, who did they sign? Robert Hunt, Damian Lewis. Both of them go inside. How many people said, God, you overpaid for those guards. You overpaid.
Yeah, that's true.
Guess what?
Paid off.
Bryce Young, when he came back off of being benched, played much better, and those guards were a big help. You can't overpay for guys who are pretty good, so I think we are there. You know, if they are good enough to do it, we are there, because right now, those wreckers inside, like a Mason Graham coming out from Michigan, they're beating up people inside. You better have those people who can stand up to them.
And you mentioned the Panthers, obviously, how the way they are able to flip their offense line. Ben Johnson mentioned that as an example yesterday when he met with the media. It seems that, you know, there is somewhat of a perception as sometimes it takes a long time to build things like this. But Ben Johnson has come out and said, we're not looking to build over time. We're looking to win right now. What's that balance like, and how important is it to really hit the ground running and set that tone of, we're not building, we're trying to get after it right now?
I would say there's no balance. Truthfully, I would say there's no balance, and I know that sounds like hyperbole, but think about it this way. Many, many, many moons ago, when a coach or a GM was hired, they would go to the podium and say they had a 5-year plan.
Right.
And we all went, oh, okay,
Sounds great.
So by year 3, we should see this. And by year, and by the way, you used to get the 5 years.
Sure.
Right? Unless something really went haywire, you get the 5 years. We all know that's not true.
Right.
So Ben Johnson has said, I got to win right now. He understands what the deal is. You heard about the news in New York where Aaron Glenn decided to let Aaron Rodgers go. Then the guys were tweeting and they were upset. Oh, I guess we're still rebuilding. He's like, no. We may not have him as our quarterback, but I'm not here to rebuild. I'm here to win now.
Of course not.
This is what we're trying to do. It's a volatile league. Last year was the first year we'd had in a long time. I think it's now 19 of the last 21 years. We've had at least one team go from worst to first in the division. Last year we didn't. But how many teams change playoff spots every year? A minimum of 4?
Definitely.
Wow. Things get better fast in this league if you hit the right people, the right things, and off you go. Minnesota wasn't supposed to be that good last year. How'd they do?
Washington.
Picking
in the top 5, right?
I mean, listen, let me tell you something. We could go through example after example, and we could also see the ones expected to be good that tumbled because of injuries and other things. Did anyone think San Francisco would miss the playoffs last year? I certainly did.
Not like that.
Not like,